What is up, Heisters? We are back for yet another Payday 3 stream with the one and only, yours truly, Mr. Beard, Mr. No Big Oil. It's me, Almir Listo. How are we doing, everybody? Oilmir is back, says Fortnite. I'm biting my knuckles, dude. I'm trying not to flip out. Atomic Dominic says, "Hey, Almir, how's your day going?" I'm doing good, dude. How are you? How are you doing? Oh my gosh. Let me just make sure I can see what the YouTube folks are saying. How we doing, YouTube chat? Dakota Jarrett in the YouTube chat saying, "Almir, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing good." Oh, I'm doing swell, man. Can you hear? I'm almost 100% now. I have no more cold. It feels like I have a new lease on life, you know? Whenever you have like a terrible sickness, you have a proper man cold or whatever, and then you become healthy again, you go like, wow, I can taste food again. Evan Plays Thing says, "How are you feeling the in-game jacket?" Oh, I think jacket turned out really good, don't you? Meredith says, "Don't get mad, get the #1 fusion engine hunt added to the game." No, we will not, thank you very much. "Glad you're feeling better," says Moomin. Thank you, dude. Hope you're well, man. Good seeing you, like always. Damienson says, "Almir, how was your weekend and Monday?" Weekend was very good. I watched Air Force One, the movie from 1997 with Harrison Ford starring as the president. And did you know, I don't know if all of you have seen that movie, but the first terrorist he kills in the movie is actually Ilya Volok, the actor who portrays Vlad, the Ukrainian, in Payday 2 and 3. Fun stuff. It's a small world. Funkmeister says, "Almir is back and giving great Payday 3 vibes. Let's go!" Speaking of Payday 3 vibes, how about we jump straight into it? And maybe before we start Payday 3 up properly, how about we give a shout out to the opportunity now available. You can now, if you are a PlayStation heister, download Payday 3 to keep as part of PlayStation Plus during the month of February. That's right, heisters. You can now become a Payday 3 heister too and enjoy this guy. Boom. Jacket, who we added last week to a lot of fanfare and a lot of excitement in the Payday community. Very, very happy with how Jacket turned out in Payday 3. Brenudo with the first time chat saying, "Hello, Almir Gaming." What is up, Brenudo? Good seeing you, dude. Matster2734 says, "Hey, Almir, I'm just really glad to hear you're feeling better. Just wanted to say that I haven't had this much fun playing Payday 3 since launch. Thank you guys for not giving up on this game." Dude, thank you. I salute you. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy gaming schedule. Because, you know, a new game you're interested in releases every week, right? Thank you for keeping Payday in your heart and checking it out from time to time to see what's up. And we are cooking. I said on Twitter that we will be releasing Armor 2.0 with the next update. When that update is to be decided. We have not confirmed any date yet. It won't be next week. You will have to wait a bit longer. But we will share more details regarding that update when we can. It's going to be a big one. I said earlier that for me, the most important feature this year is Armor 2.0. It is going to be a game changer for heisters. And the reason I say that is, you know, it's not like, you know, the addition of Jacket isn't important or, you know, the server browser or whatever else we did for the game. It's the thing that, you know, Payday is an action game. Payday is a game where you're in-game and the moment-to-moment gameplay is the key. It's the core of the experience. And Armor, even if you don't think about it, plays a huge part in that. And the way Armor works currently in Payday, even with the option of adaptive armor, it's, you know, death by 1,000 cuts. And I think Armor 2.0 will really change the moment-to-moment gameplay. It'll change the core of the game. into something much better. I hope you really like what we've been cooking. Slopburger with the highlighted message saying, overskill system got me hooked on this game again. All the overkill weapons are so fun to use now. I just wish the spawn rates were a little higher, like a modifier that makes final charge start from the very first wave. Yeah, it's good feedback. Thank you. Elias VM9 says, keep up the good work. Love the new content. Thank you so much, dude. Much appreciated. Robert Banks says, Whistler in the chat with his C4 and sauce and the obsession of me being in the back, which is totally a cool idea. Good to see you, my man. Cheers, dude. Hex on Development in the YouTube chat says, hey, Almir Chan? Nani? Chan? When is Notoriety stream? Due to my lack of a beefcake PC is the only opportunity I have to heist alongside the big man himself. Cheers, dude. Yeah, we'll be doing the Notoriety stream. Not right now. I'll probably do it at some point in February. I haven't gotten around to do it yet, but it's definitely a stream we need to do. TB Guy says, is offline mode still in development? Because I'm thinking of buying Jacket after offline mode release. Good question, TB Guy. We said on Twitter that offline mode is something we haven't touched on since we initially discussed it. We will share additional details regarding how that would look, whether or not it will happen, whether or not it's peer-to-peer, whether or not it's full offline mode, whatever, because we haven't said anything about it. And it's a serious topic that requires a serious answer from us developers. So we'll get back to you on that. I don't have any additional details as of now, okay? But I really appreciate you bringing it up. Alex in the chat saying, Oi, Almir, secret masks when? Good question. Minifee Gamer says, Almir, any update on North American PS5 disc heisters not being able to get Jacket or Houston, please? I want my chicken, man. I hear you, dude. And again, apologies. Truly, I apologize on our behalf that you are not able to get him as of now. Last time I mentioned it in the strongest terms, mind you, internally. Was last week. So I can't do more than what I'm personally doing regarding it. The team is on it. The team will resolve it. It is unfortunately taking time. But it has to. Baklava75 says, wait, what? It's not even confirmed if it's still going to happen? You're talking about offline mode? I don't want to share any details regarding it. I don't want to say anything now, because I want to give the developers the time they need to find the best way forward for Payday 3. Right, Baklava75? I would not do my job if I would try to appease you now and say, yeah, offline mode is exactly going to happen the way you think. That's not true until the developers say that it can be so. You know what I mean? So please, I get it. It's a super serious topic for many heisters. But that does not mean that I'm going to try to sugarcoat anything or, trying to do like a white lie where I say, yeah, we're going to do exactly what you want. Just buy Payday 3 now. No. If you haven't bought Payday 3 yet, because offline mode is a huge topic for you, I get that. And I suggest you don't buy it until you know for sure what's going to happen. It's as simple as that, right? That's the most honest way I can answer you, I think. Don't you agree? When more new levels and level cap, says Risadinia17. What the frick are we doing, by the way? Can we just load up and frick these guys up? Yeah, you're playing with the loud boy. Let's just get this done. Joe Man Foosball says, is it true that this game has a skeleton crew working on it? No, I wouldn't say so. A skeleton crew would imply that we would barely be able to uphold the game as it is. Which is not true. We just produced a Jacket for you all, and we are working on the next heist for you all. So there's definitely a dev team behind that, you know what I mean? So, but it is true in the sense that it's less developers than it was last year. That's true, but it's not a skeleton crew. Dananana7 says, is there anything to share about new guns or Heist? Something to tease us? Nope, not as of this stream. You will just have to wait. Appreciate the question, though. Gidget the Goblin says, Almir gets bored, blood gets spilled. Exactly that. It's, you know, I need to emphasize. It's not that I don't like stealth. I love stealth, right? And especially when you solve a heist through stealth, it's a great feeling. But I generally, naturally, because of my persona, lean into the loud boy aesthetic. Okay. Especially when they can't defend themselves like there. Rusty Internet says, Almir, either give us Sydney or greenlight us into mod her into Payday 3. Whoa. I don't need to greenlight you to do anything. I mean, the modding community is the modding community. They do whatever they whatever they want or feel like, as long as it doesn't break the law. Even though we're criminals, right? We're just criminals in game, not in real life. Gidget the Goblin says, oh no, I get it. There is something super cathartic about a good loud run. Yeah, exactly that. Couldn't have said it better myself. Queen Jessie says, hey Almir, hope you're having a good day. I was wondering, will Payday 3 story continue? I really love the story and enjoy it. I'm wondering, will there be more? Yeah, there'll be more. I mean, as long as we work on Payday 3, we're going to be telling the story of Payday 3. Commissioner Garrett says, with the first time chat, hey Almir, I'm going to return to the game. Garrett, I don't know what to tell you. I think after what the Payday gang did, I think you're not a commissioner any longer. I think you're a traffic cop these days. No offense. We'll see. You never know. Maybe Garrett will make a return, and maybe this time he'll catch the Payday gang. Who knows? Almir, when is the next episode of the Donut Saga, says Moomin. That is a good question, dude. I don't know. When is the next episode of the Donut Saga? How can I join your heist, says Bare Minimum. You just join me. It usually fills up pretty fast. People invite me. But you can, in the main menu, you can see what my account name is. You can try to invite me. Zoria Failure says, oh, Almir, glad to see you're not sick anymore. Thank you so much. I still got it like a sticky nose. What do you say? I still got something with my nose, but I generally feel much better. So thank you. Nice hoodie, Almir. Thank you so much beyond yesterday. It's a Japanese hoodie. I'll show you the mark. This is the brand. You see it? It's a Japanese clothing brand. I bought this in Harajuku in Tokyo, and the brand name is called Fricking Rabbits. I kid you not. I laughed out loud when I saw it, and I was like, I have to get this. You know what would make Payday 3 better? A dash of C4 and salt, throw it in the crock pot and let's go, says Whistler. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that, dude. Could you talk to your team about adding akimbo weapons, at least starting with akimbo pistols? I'll love you a long time. Thank you, Sebastian Flowers. While I appreciate you wanting to love me a long time, if I do that, I would do it without you having to do that, if you know what I mean. Still no word on akimbo, however. I know it's a much sought-after feature, but we have not said anything about it so far. Helghost says, what are the chances of a crime boss crossover? New adventures await, buddy. Slim to none. No, we'll see. You know, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I have a lot I have a lot of respect for the developers over at In-Game Studios, the developers of Crime Boss. Um, they're a cool bunch of people. I wish them nothing but the best. We all know how difficult it is to make video games, let alone a heisting video game. Damien says, hey Almir, so on the previous stream you mentioned their unreleased so-called trailer. It's in the Overkill Vault. My question is, are there any other unreleased trailers or Mask Heist concept that might show one day? Maybe, yeah. Of course there is a ton of unreleased stuff, because that's what you do when you make video games. You have to choose and pick ultimately what goes into the game, and many times you cook stuff up that even though it looks cool, it doesn't fit for whatever reason. But we'll see. I'm doing a push to see if there's anything cool we can show you guys that we haven't released in the past. Bye bye, Sparky. Slopburger says, I think you struck gold with adding the music to the baseball bat. It seemed very well received by the community. It could be potential to add toggleable music for the other overkill weapons as well. That's a good idea. However, there was a specific point as to why we wanted to add it for the baseball bat and jacket specifically. Because when you pick that up, you become almost invincible. Just like Super Mario when he gets the star and the cool star music pops up, you know. That was the inspiration, and that's why we made it into a thing. We'll see what we do in the future, though. Thanks for the feedback. Will there be a Payday 4, says Combiners? Maybe in 2035. I'm not sure. Who knows, dude? We do not live in the future. We live in the here and now. And in the here and now, Payday 3 and Payday 2 and Payday the Heist is what you got. What the frick? Hello, Almir and Heisters. Hope you're doing well. What is up? Stealth Master Flex, a.k.a. Raptor, a.k.a. the Stealth Guru. How you doing, brother? Hope you're good, man. Long time no see. I have not been streaming in a long time on Almir Gaming. Reason being, it's just been a super intense period of my life. I've had a lot of other stuff going on. You know, I love streaming. You know, I've been very active in the past doing that on my own channel. Super looking forward to starting it up again. I just need to be in the right zone for it. You know what I mean? Loudmaster Flex. When, says Robert Banks. You know what? I think that's me. If he's Stealth Master Flex, then I'm definitely Loudmaster Flex. It's just that I don't have that much to flex about, because I'm okay, I was just about to discredit myself, but we all know I'm the best heister ever to have gone into this courthouse. So yeah, let's not say that. Yeah, you like that? You like that? You like that? Yeah, that's what's up when you frick with me. Loudmaster Toast, yeah, that's me. Mao, the beef with the cloakers is Evan Plays thing. Yeah, you know, I don't have much love for the cloakers. Hi, I'm Thomas Zane in your lobby. I have a ticket to support with a problem for 6 days. My recently bought masks are shown as Dallas, and I can't buy Jacket's weapon. If you can influence support, please help. Thanks, Thomas Zane. Unfortunately, I can't, but I appreciate you letting me know, and I hope that ticket gets resolved quickly. If it doesn't, you know, write me again next stream. Keep me posted. Thank you so much. Almir as a Payday Heister confirmed. What? When did we confirm that? I'm not following. Ryan Turner says, are y'all gonna have more custom merch for fans to buy? I'd love to represent the game. Thank you so much, dude. I surely hope we will, but I have no word on it as of now. Crabbing Bucket says, "Hey Almir, I like keeping track of timed objectives. It would be cool to have a wristwatch cosmetic. It would be trivial to add, but if the ball rolls was cosmetics, it would be cool too." It's funny you would say that. One of the features that we were looking to do before we launched Payday 3 was watches. And we were thinking of having like customizable watches, and you know, you could check your watch and stuff like that, but ultimately we had to scrap that because of resource constraints, time and all that. Green Prince says, "Hi Almir, is any new Heist coming soon?" Yeah, we're working on the next Heist. We don't have a release date for it yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I'm allowed to. GG everybody, thank you so much. GG, GG. Zach says, "Almir, I have a cool story. I used an inside man to get into the building syntax error is based on in real life. Sadly, it's just an office building, so nothing interesting is said." Holy shit, dude. All right, thanks for sharing. What the freak? What the freak? Self-X Armageddon with the first time chat saying, "Are we gonna have more different IPs like Jacket, for example, Tony Montana with Lil Friend for Overkill?" We might. You never know. Jacket is the first collab for Payday 3. We'll see what the next one is, etc. It's always interesting, you know. Jacket turned out great based on the community feedback. It's got, 92% favorable reviews on Steam, for example. The general consensus online seems that we did a good job in putting him in Payday 3. But let's say we would do a bad job putting him in Payday 3. The discussion in the community wouldn't be, you know, can we get more collabs? It would be, can we get less? Because this turned out shit. You know what I mean? So because Jacket turned out so well, people are keen to see more, and I think that's great, but we'll see what we'll do. Yeah. Ferozicon says, "Hi, can we expect gyro aim support on DualSense and support for other DualSense features?" I'm not sure you can expect it, but your feedback is taken into consideration. We, of course, have thought about it, but we have no word on it as of now. I love the signature SMG. It's so pretty. Yeah, I love it too. It's so good to look at. Just to look at. It's nice to shoot with. I just wish it did more damage, you know? Whistler says, "I'm not going to lie. I have spent money on wristwatches in the finals. There is even an inspect animation to check the time." Yeah, that's exactly, Whistler, the idea we were discussing internally before we scrapped it. I think it's a great idea. It's also, no offense to the finals, but it's much more on brand for a heister, I think, to care about their wrist watches and to care about time. Raptor says, "Almir, no, we all love you and Starbreeze and stay behind you guys forever, no matter what. Why? Elite is elite, and you are that. I'm proud of supporting Payday." Thank you so much, Raptor. I really appreciate you supporting me and us as a team. Know that I know how much you care. Really appreciate it. Kiryugazuma in Payday, says Panda Bron. It's funny you would mention a Japanese character. It's from Yakuza, right? I had a visit in was it December? Early December or late November? And I was visited by probably one of the biggest Payday fans in the world. And you know who that is? That is Harada, one of the creators of Tekken. And he plays Payday 2 almost every day. He is the biggest Payday 2 fan you ever met, okay? And he wanted to come by the studio, chat a bit. And of course I had to tell him, you know, Dallas is a good fighter. He should be in Tekken. And he was like, Yeah, I'd love to add a king mask in Payday, Meredith. Wouldn't that be cool? Or you know what's even better, Meredith? Adding king as a heister. Harada, careful, brother. You're gonna stir the pot. I don't mind stirring the pot, Damien. I already blew out the kitchen, you know. So stirring the pot is the least of my concerns. I want law. Yeah, law would be cool. What's up, Higgy? Good seeing you. Latin Striker, good seeing you too. Hope you both are well. Oh yeah, I love that soulful voice. What the? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be up here. Maybe I shouldn't be up here. That sucked. Adding king, those callouts would be absolutely indecipherable. Yeah, I hear you, Meredith. But it's a fun idea, though, right? That's a dense sofa. Yeah, it's a super dense sofa. One would argue it would soften the fall, right? But it absolutely didn't. It just added damage. Sebastian Flower says, could y'all add a werewolf mask? That would be awesome. I love the Lycan wolf mask from 2. Y'all already have Dracula. Y'all should add the big bad wolf now. It's a good idea. Thanks. Almir, no Pepsi tonight? Shaking my head. Der Pepsi, don't you worry about it. I've got cans of Pepsi at home waiting for me. And they're ice cold. You know that feeling, right? I might even do a luxury Pepsi tonight. Or Beppis, mind you. And add some lemon, some fresh lemon, and maybe a couple of ice cubes. How about that? Oof. Ooh, I just, my mouth gets watery just thinking about it. Alfred, you want to get banned from this channel? Stop. I don't want you to. Can we ban the words Dr. and Pepper? And can we ban the words big and oil while we're at it? Any moderator in chat? Can we get to this? I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm never gonna drink Dr. Pepper, okay, again. I literally almost choked when I had it last time, and that was 15 years ago. Unbelievable how you can drink that. I wouldn't drink it even if I got paid. Dr. Oil Big Pepper is his Latin striker. How dare you? Ioxide says, interesting facts from Almir stream. He despises anything that isn't Pepsi. How do you know me so well? Did I really say that much already? Oh, wow. The Supreme one, okay. Love these voice lines, right? Honest question, says Raptor. Why do you hate big oil so much? Stealth it with me and I'll show you how easy it is. It's just, you know, I never got around to caring enough to figure out the puzzle. And I love the look of the heist. You know, the mansion, the view, the vista. But I just don't like how it's played, you know? It's essentially that, Raptor. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, what the frick? I've been heisting too much. Remember to stretch heisters. Remember to work out so you don't get shoulder issues or back issues if you're a heister. We don't want none of that. Babylon 57 with the first time chat saying, when will there be the new update? Soon, TM. We're working on the next update. We have not announced when it will be live. We just released the latest update last week. So, you know, not every game gets an update every week. He's got that loot bag shoulder. You know what, Sebastian? It's funny you would say that, because I think I have shoulder pains there, especially on my right shoulder, because I've always, since being a kid, always carried my backpack going to school on the right shoulder instead of properly on both shoulders. And now I'm paying the price, so I definitely need to get that sorted at the gym. Yeah, you definitely nailed it, dude. It's no joke. That is literally what my issue is. Never skip leg day before heisting. That's right, KF. Oh, yawn number 2. What is it with me and doing these evening streams? I always yawn. Matster 2734 says, want to ask, are there any plans to add mouse and keyboard support for consoles? Trying to get my girlfriend into Payday 3 since it's free on PS Plus, but she doesn't like playing FPS games on controller. I can appreciate that, dude. And great you want to get her involved into a life of crime. I have no word on it right now, unfortunately. But I'll let you know if we have any updates regarding mouse and keyboard for consoles. There's really no puzzle, says Raptor. Everyone thinks there's a math problem. It's only over or under 250. Yeah, well, there you go, dude. Dakota Jarrett says, Almir, have you seen Shaun of the Dead? It's awesome. I actually haven't seen Shaun of the Dead. I will definitely have to check it out, though, if you think it's so good. Thank you for the recommendation. Almir backpack spine x-ray when, says Coffee the Cake. I'm not sure if that would be content. Would you like for one of the streams to be... Yo, there's a lot of cops. Me going to the doctor to check? I don't think so. Yawn number 3. Sorry about that. Almir, can we get a customization for the phones? Says the 4net. Good question. I like the idea, but I have no word on it. Fresh TV in the chat saying, Almir Gaming, how's your day, man? My day's good, brother. How you doing? Good seeing you. Hope you are good. It's been a while. It's been a while. Bro? Jesus. That shit is military grade. I didn't turn off voice chat. I can hear, but it's very low, and I cannot focus on fixing it right now. Something for Sebastian to look into. Hold on, let me just enjoy this for a moment. Something we should add in Payday 3 is that when I fire at the chopper, it should go down. Let's go. This is the best feeling. Holy shit, I love this gun. Let's go. Suck my toes, you. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, just die. So, Almir, what about the goblin mask, says Goblin News. Good question. What if I ask the team to make a goblin mask, but we charge $20 for it. Would you still be interested? Disco Molly when, says Joycey. This is also something I raised with the dev team. The community wants and needs their Mask Mania masks. It will come. Unfortunately, I have no date on it yet. And again, I apologize on our behalf that you have been waiting for such a long time. It is, it's not a good look for us. It's something we should be ashamed about and something that we need to resolve ASAP. That's all I got to say regarding it. I'm sorry, Amir. Was that the toast or toast? Either way, I have several questions. No comment. Medic bag. PureCon Merkin says, "Hi Almir, question. There were servers in Chile last December, but now they seem to not exist anymore. Something happened. I'm not sure. I don't have any insight into where we have servers. Maybe something changed, maybe something didn't. Did it impact your experience?" Mr. Krutor says, "Almir, bro, when will we be able to access to purchase DLC in Russia? I love Payday, a legendary series of games for me. It holds a huge place in my heart. I really want to buy Jacket, but no access." Thank you for your question, Mr. Krutor. Where the game is sold is not up to us, developers. It is up to the publisher. Okay, so I have no other comment regarding that, really. It's not up to us whether or not we want it to be sold anywhere or nowhere. So that's all I got to say about that. Please cancel Project Baxter and focus on Payday 3. I beg you, says El Cazadoril. Thanks for your question. Like I said regarding the publisher, it's not up to me what games the studio work or don't work on. You're entitled to your opinion, and I wish the Baxter team nothing but success. I'm sure they're gonna pull something cool off. But yeah, it's not up to me. First time chat from Pepsi, this time in Twitch, saying, "Almir, real question. The VR community needs VR support back. I honestly had so much fun playing it in my VR, and Payday 3 would be perfect with VR." Thank you, Pepsi. I appreciate you asking for VR. I'll be honest with you. The problem with VR is that there is no money to be made, okay? Why do I say that? It's not to be mean. It's because it costs a lot of money to make Payday 3 into a VR game, okay? We would then need to get a return on that money so that we don't lose money, right? Because no company wants to lose money, because then you go bankrupt, which we have been close to being, you know? It's not a good feeling. So, it's kind of an impossible problem. If Payday 3 would be incredibly successful, and we would sell millions upon millions of copies of the game, right? Then we could do exactly what we did for Payday 2, which is take that cost, no matter if we're going to see a return, and just add VR for free. But you know, for Payday 2, we released VR for free, and it took us almost 2 years to develop it. Okay? It's not just, you click a button and it's done. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I really appreciate you being a fan of VR. I am too. But I'm just telling you like it is, okay? And we currently don't have VR in our plans for Payday 3. Just being real with you, man. If anything changes, I'll be the first one to tell you, okay? Dakota Jared asks, Almir, what's your favorite flavor of coffee? Mine is French vanilla. I like my coffee black. Just black, no sugar, no milk, black, and preferably a light roast. Doesn't have to be that dark and heavy. Just a light roast, clean, beautiful beans, whatever. I'm not that much into the coffee science of things yet, but yeah, I just like black coffee. Basic shit, you know. I'm a easy guy. Valve the X says with a highlighted message, Hi Almir, been absolutely loving Payday 3 after Jack gets released to the point of playing it nearly every single day. I have to say Sociopath Bat is the best. I just wish we could use it more often. Do you think it would be possible to make more accessible? Love you. Thank you so much for the kind words, Valve the X. Really happy you like the game so much now. We'll see. I mean, we balance things from time to time. We definitely need to do a couple of balance passes here and there in order to improve the experience. But I'm happy to hear you want more of it and not less of it. You know what I mean? Pepsi says, I appreciate your honesty, Almir, and I hope the game exceeds your expectations. Thank you, Pepsi, for taking me the right way. And yeah, you know, there's nothing for me to gain in not being honest with you, right? And we all know the reality of things, where the game is at currently, where we want it to be, and so on. And we'll see. Time will tell what's going to happen. And the only thing we as developers can do is make our best effort and try to produce the most exciting content we can for you all. Higgy says, currently 14 inches of snow and more coming in tomorrow sometime. Holy shit, dude. That's a lot of snow, Higgy. Currently in Stockholm, Sweden, where I live and work, there is no snow. Thank God, I'm so tired of it right now. Even if I am a December child, I want summer, man. I'm a summer boy. Light says, Pepsi brand deal when? I've been calling. They have not been replying. I want the deal, dude. I want the deal. Damien says, question, Almir, can we pray for Higgy, whose outside temperature is currently minus 29 Celsius? Holy shit. Chat, can we get some prayers, some thoughts and prayers for Higgy? Thank you very much. So that he does not perish to the cold. I mean, if there's any way Higgy would succumb, it would be to a life of crime and not to a cold weather, I hope. Renzu says, hey Almir, see me caught a cold, you good? Yeah, thanks for asking, dude. Yeah, I had a cold, a massive man cold for 4 weeks during the entire first month of the year. Now it's done, but I still sound like I still sound like I have it. But I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I feel much, much better. Oh, you had man flu. Yeah, Damonson, it must have been man flu because it was, yeah. I was crying. I was really low, you know, on energy. Almir, we need Sokol back. Everyone loves him, and add him a hockey stick as his overskill, just like Jacket. Yeah, I know there's a lot of fan for Sokol, as well as Sydney, Duke, and a lot of other heisters that are yet to be seen in Payday 3. We'll see if Sokol ever will make a return in Payday 3. But as for now, he is unaccounted for. Nuclear says, we need that Bloons TD 6 collab first. Oh, that's a interesting collab suggestion. Shragio says, I also was on sick leave for 3 weeks. Oh, that's crazy, dude. I mean, I managed to work, but I was, of course, not as effective. But, man, you had to take 3 weeks off. Jeez, I hope you feel much better now, though. Will Dallas make his debut in the hit Battle Royale game Fortnite? Not as of now, but who knows in the future, maybe. I heard some noise about them focusing on Heist theme in the next season of Fortnite. Sydney is my favorite when it comes to character design, haha, says Deishi Tunas. Yeah, Sydney is really cool. Sydney is really cool. Stragius says, I strain my back when doing manual labor. Ooh, that sucks, dude. I understand you had to be on sick leave for that. Freaking help. Is your back good now, though? You feeling better, man? I sure hope so. That is unfortunate. Baba Is You collab when? Secret is real and win, says Meredith. Another crazy collab suggestion. Mr. Nirvana 94 says, this is not what they said. I had to yawn again, sorry. Please fix the cloakers. They lock onto the heisters without line of sight. They are very annoying. Thanks for the feedback. I'll take that to heart. Wow, 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 wow. 33 Abyssal says, the game is in a good state now. I've been having actual fun playing actual fun. That's good, you know. It would be terrible otherwise. I've been having actual fun playing Payday 3. I really love cosmetics, so I think a battle pass with earnable cosmetics is good. Like you pay 1,000 credits and then the items return for C-stacks later on. That's a good idea. We'll see what we do regarding that. I shot him everywhere but the head, it felt like. Ricky Fingers 187 says, we need more achievements to hunt, please. I know, dude. I agree with you. And I brought it up in the last team meeting. I said, for frick's sakes, I said, where are all the achievements? You know? So trust me, the dev team knows it's something you care about. We'll let you know when we have an update on it. What the frick is going on here? Look at me go. Let's go. Let's go. So anyway, with all due respect, zappers in this game are ass, lol, says JP Vast 27. Yeah, noted. Moving Crumb says, loving jacket, knew you all would cook. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate that. Means a lot. You know, I'm friends with Denaton on a personal level. This collab meant a lot to me. So I'm really happy it turned out well and that you guys love it. George Lochore says, Almir, is the dev team considering implementing the leaderboards in-game in the future? If no, why not? If no, why not? The only thing I can think of is time, resource allocation. You know, if we have the choice where, you know, Do we want to add leaderboards in-game or make another heist? I think 10 out of 10 times the community would prefer us making a heist. But if you have 120 heists, or like in Payday 2 you have 88 heists, then maybe we'd prioritize the leaderboard in-game. So it's always a question of a give and take, you know, whether or not we should dedicate our resources to that specifically. Thank you for your question. Dakota Jarrett says, Almir, you and your team are doing a fantastic job. Keep up the great work. I will always support you and your team. Thank you so much, Dakota. It means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you so much. I am hurt real bad. I am... Xander Quartzman says, hi Almir, love from SK. My friend wants more customizable sentry guns, i.e. AP rounds for personal take it on. Ooh, that would be so cool. Great idea. Thanks for the feedback. No word on anything like that as of now, though. NS Scott 0408 asks, Fortnite collab when? Don't know, dude. Good question, though. Yeah, Almir, it was definitely you who put the mute shade option and saved the game, right, JP? It wasn't, but I am using it every day. For the rest of my Payday 3 career, probably. No offense to Shade, but goddamn. Yeah, happy you like the feature. Hey Almir, can we expect to see Steam achievements for the more recent content, especially with the Secret coming up? I would love to, but I have no word on it as of now, dude. Almir, we know Duke is coming. Jacket knows too, says Sneak Peeks. Who told you? Who told you? Who leaked? I'm kidding. Duke is currently unconfirmed. We don't know what's gonna happen with Duke. Forever Knives says, Almir, how you being, man? Long time no see. Can you talk about if there's any plans to implement a new endgame progression system like Prestige or Overhauled pre-planning? I'd love for us to do that. I can't speak on it right now. I don't have any details to share. I did the design for Infamy in Payday 2, together with the team, of course. But I had a lot to say on it. Very important for me, the meta game of it all, you know, being able to progress. Having that feeling of, you know, if I play, there's something of value added. It's hugely important for me. We'll see what we do in the future for Payday 3. Famous Mr. Zero says, when is the Dead by Daylight collab? Still waiting to see Wolf cooking those generators. It's funny, you know, I'm good friends with some of the folks over at Behavior still. We worked on them on Dead by Daylight. We published the game, we signed them, we made the game happen together with them. I spoke about them about doing a collab, and they said that, you know, they have 3 years worth of collabs planned. So it's not going to happen anytime soon, Heisters. Fresh TV says, I remember you hanging around the Dead by Daylight booth at PAX East many years ago. Yeah, dude, good times, good times. Happy to see that game became as successful as it did. Still very popular. It's very cool. Another GG. Another GG. All right. Success. Success. Thank you so much for the games. Putting this up here in case anybody missed it. Right now, Heisters, if you didn't know, you can download and keep Payday 3 on PlayStation Plus for yours to keep forever, as long as you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber. Just boot it up, download it, and play to your heart's content. This deal is going to be there until the end of February, so it's not urgent, but it's pressing for sure. Make sure to check it out if you're into that life of crime. Thank you so much for today's stream, Heisters. Velvet the X says, Almir, you look beautiful. Thank you. Oh my god. Finally, a kind Heister. PS Plus Heister, when, says Safey. What the frick, dude? Raptor with the final message of the day saying, thank you, Starbreeze, for sticking around even though sometimes the community could be a little rough, but never give up. You will always have fans. Bet all your offshore money on it. Great job on the jacket. Looking forward to all future updates. Take your time, keep working extra hard, and stay positive. Love your ambitions, strive and professionalism. Payday forever. Thank you, Raptor, dude. I salute you like always, brother. Hope you're good, man. Thank you so much to all of you for tuning in for yet another Heist with Almir. I haven't counted, but I think I've done a couple of these streams now. No? Maybe Nuclear will take it upon himself to check how many Almir streams there has ever been. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Fresh. Good seeing you. Abyssal, JP Vaz, Higgy, Dakota Jarrett, Sneak Peek, Zach, all of you. Robert Banks as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Even Whistler. Thank you, Whistler. Okay, I said it. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. And I will see you again on Thursday. All right? And until then, stay classy, San Diego. Bye.